that the community has been talking about, number one, is our seniors. There's no reason that our seniors should be living in inhumane conditions. Our grandmothers and our grandfathers who fought so hard for this community, the wisdom lies in their heads, in their hearts, in their souls. So we have to be sure that we take care of our grandmothers and our grandfathers. The next issue is safety. We should not feel like refugees in our own community. And the police officers should feel safe as well. So we want to better the relationship between the police and the community members. We want to better the relationship between these two people because why? It's important that our people feel safe in their communities. The third thing is housing. Look at what happened recently in East Cleveland. These young girls recently found dead. How long were they dead? Some of them were dead for years. It's a beautiful quote that says, you can tell the success of a nation on how they treat their women. So if our women are feeling unsafe in their communities, then imagine how our babies feel. If you educate one woman, you educate a nation. But when you educate a man, you educate one person. Right. So when our women are feeling unsafe, then our community is unsafe, and it can ever, never, ever go up. So we want to have a safer community. The abandoned homes, we want to tear down those abandoned homes. And those homes that can be renovated, we want to renovate them and make them better. But we have to understand that we walk down 71st between St. Clair and Superior, over 50 abandoned homes. Some of these homes were abandoned since I was attending Marshall Ward Dean. Some of these homes were abandoned when I was at Case Elementary. What I'm asking you is, what direction is our community going in? The next point is community development. I want you to look, where do you take your children to play? We are saying that we want our community to get better and get stronger, but we don't have a place for our children to feel safe and play, then what are we doing? No parks for our community. Go to Pennsylvania, no park. Go on Sunday night and look at East High, no parks. Go on Pulaski, no parks. Where do our children play? Where do our children feel safe? So we want to focus on developing our community. And lastly, economic development. For our businesses in the community, we need them to invest in our community, and at the same time, we need to make sure that they have what they need to be a successful business. So I'll close with this. Dr. King said something very powerful. He said, freedom must be demanded by the oppressed because it will never be given by the oppressor. Marcus Garvey said, power only concedes to power, which means that change isn't something that just happens. It's something that must be demanded. It's something that must be taken. It's something that must be fought for. Some of you remember when Dr. King was assassinated. Some of you remember when Malcolm X was assassinated. Some of you remember the Huff riots. You remember that time. So what I'm saying to you, as I'm saying to myself, that a change must happen, but a change just don't happen overnight. It don't just happen, you just sitting down on the couch. It's something we have to fight for. And what I'm saying to you is that this is the community that raised me. I'm a graduate of Morehouse College, attended Howard University, the regional field director for President Obama campaign. But then I realized that all politics is not national, it's local. And we can make a change all we want in other countries, but what does it matter if we don't start in the community that are raising our babies? What does it matter if we don't start in the community that are raising our children? So the community must start right here. The change must start right now. But I'm telling you right now that I need you. I need your prayers, that's good, but I need more than just your prayers. I need you to come walk with me. I need you to come knock on some doors with me. I need you to come make some phone calls with me. I don't need just alhamdulillah, salam alaikum. I need more than that from you. Because if I am to win the very first Muslim city councilman, so if no one else supports us, if no one else supports me, I grew up in this community. I was a young boy in this community. This community raised me. I walked these streets. I experienced this poverty. And you invested in me, and this is a return on your investment. You invested your prayers in me. You invested your words in me. You invested your love in me. I did what you told me to do, and I came back. So So what I'm asking from you is to support me. This race is bigger than religion, it's bigger than race, it's bigger than all that. It's about humanity, it's about uplifting the human condition. I don't care where you're from or what you believe, everyone deserves love. And everyone deserves to be represented and respected. Everyone deserves that. Not just on Huff, but on Superior and St. Clair and Wade Park and downtown and Asian Plaza. Why has Superior been forgotten in Ward 7? Why has it always been about Huff in Ward 7? Why has Superior and St. Clair and Wade Park been forgotten in the equation of Ward 7? That's the question that you have to ask. But we need your voice to reside and be strong on September 10th. Even though you may not live in a ward, we got a list going around that you can sign up and you can help us. You can make some phone calls. You can knock on some doors. We need your help and your support so that we can take our community in a direction that's better than where it's going. Because right now, it's on the edge. And if we're not careful, not only will we lose everything that our past fought for, but we will lose everything for our future. The question is, what are you going to do? I'm telling you what I'm going to do, but I need to know what you're going to do. And it starts right now, it starts today. We don't have time to wait. Like the King said, that there's a fierce urgency of now. What are you going to do right now? And we know, it says that God does not change the condition of a people until they change that condition within inside their own selves. So it's time for us to change our condition by first changing our leadership, changing our mindset, and then changing our condition. My name is Bashir Jones. I thank you all so much for your support. I thank Masha Worfdeen so much for raising me. Everything that you see, Imam Yusuf, is a result of what you put inside me. So all I ask, I thank you for planting those seeds in me, and all I ask is now is to benefit from the harvest of the seed that you planted yesterday. All right? Thank you all so much.